Let's start. We need to check our mic again. Yeah. I think we have a good mic now. Yes. Yeah, the mic is good. We have a good mic now. Shall we begin? 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 So, let us start what we have come here to do. As you can see, I have lots of vegetables lying on my kitchen. A lot of green vegetable. I have 2 pots of amaranthus. This is amaranthus vegetable. Amaranthus. This is my leftover spinach. I used it from last week. So I still have some. So this is enough spinach for this recipe I'm about to teach you. And this is, I have 3 rucola. I have one more in my cool shank, my fridge. This is I say rucola. Sorry. Broccoli. Sorry, that was a slip of mistake. Slip of mouth mistake. This is broccoli. What? Broccoli. I have one more in my fridge. I love broccoli. This is rucola, the one I mentioned earlier. Mistaken for broccoli. This is rucola. Rucola. What did I say? Rucola. What did I say? Rucola. What did I say? Rucola. This is rucola. Yeah, rucola. Rucola, baby. Rucola, baby. So I have 5. I just need 3 or 4. I need only 3 or 4. 5 is too much. Don't let me. How many stomach do I have? I have only 1 stomach. Ich habe nur eine Boom. 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 In German, stomach is boom. 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 So, today's date is 1st Heine. Eine Tage von Mai. Mia. Is it March? What is May in May? As in May in German is Mia. Mai. Mia. M-A-I. Maya. I don't know. So, 1st of May 2026. 1st of May 2026. That's today's date. I'm sorry we started late. I'm Nigerian. I was 15 to 20 minutes late. Sorry. My apologies. My sincere apologies. So, 1st of May, what are we cooking today? Today we are cooking a vegetable. But you see, when you eat vegetable, you can eat it with anything. Okay? When you cook a vegetable, for example, you can cook any vegetable. But I'm going to tell you the name of the vegetable we are cooking today. Oh my God. You should be seeing the name. If you are on the live chat, or if you are, seeing it on YouTube, you should be seeing the name now. You will see the name. It was specially coined. The name was invented, coined by us, by JOLLOFmann. We don't joke when it comes to food. Our head is supernaturally generating rare names for our food. So that we can collectively supernaturally combine the heart of our customers, the heart of our eaters. I know you are a eater. So we combine your heart to the chef's arts to create a name that we now when you hear the name, only the name, you're already salivating, you're already watching, your mouth is already watering, you want to eat just hearing the name of the vegetable can emasculate, flabbergast. There's no English like that though. You know, when you come on JOLLOFmann, you will laugh. I will teach you English, I will teach you German, I will teach you everything. JOLLOFmann. So, let's start. Enough of the joke. So, you see, when we create names, when we create food names, we bear in mind our German eaters. We put in mind our Nigerian eaters. We put in mind our European benevolence. Beneficiaries. I say benevolence. Beneficiaries. We put in mind everybody when we create name, when we create recipe, when we create food. Because we don't want it too spicy, too hot and peppery that Europeans cannot eat. We don't want it because Nigeria, they burn them on fire, they burn them on pepper. When you born a Nigerian child, you see, when you give birth to a Nigerian child, Vandu, I want to say it in German, but sorry. You know, when Vandu, eine Kinder in der Nebo, Frau, you know, Vandu, come on, in house arts, weg, Kinder. So when you born a child in Nigeria, that child is naturally a pepper. So you see, they're born. So you don't compare an African mouth for eating pepper to a European mouth that don't, you know, when you European eat pepper, their color will change. So we bear in mind, we put that in mind. We don't just cook. You see, so this food today, I'm going to tell you the name. What's the name of the food we are cooking today? I mean, vegetable. We're not cooking, we're cooking just the vegetable, but the vegetable you can eat with anything. You can eat it with swallow, you can eat it, you know, you call it fufu. No, it's not fufu, not every swallow is fufu. You can eat it with any swallow. You can eat it with gari swallow, cassava swallow, which is actually fufu. You can eat it with amala. You can eat it with semo. You can eat it with grease swallow. I love grease swallow. I eat a lot of grease swallow here in Germany because I don't eat a lot of gari. I love gari, but the gari obtainable here in Europe, you see, our gari here in Germany is too much of sand. It has a lot of sand. Me, I choose swallow. I chew swallow. When I eat swallow, I chew it. So you see, swallow is not, if it's stony, I really don't like. You see, that's why I don't eat a lot of gari. I eat a lot of grease. When I need to buy gari, I have to buy it myself from the farm in Nigeria. I go all the way to interstate to get my gari. I test it myself before I can pay and buy. But you see, because I've been in Germany, I've not been able to source a very good gari. The one we buy here in Germany, generally in Germany, in Europe, not only in Germany, the gari they sell is too sandy, it's too stony. People don't know. You don't know because you are not. I was a gari manager in a gari factory when I was in Nigeria for 2 years or thereabout. I managed this factory. And I know everything about gari. I know the process. I know why they are always sandy and stony. The drying process, the sun drying, everything, those process. in the old days, in the villages, they don't have good standard mechanized technique or practice or method of drying their gari, of their cassava during the drying process. They don't have that, so they how will I put it? They carelessly place them in a sandy area to dry. And so this is why we get a lot of sand and stone in our gari. Yeah. Even though, because you people, people don't, you won't feel it a lot because you don't know. When I eat gari, I chew it. When I eat eba, I chew it. When I drink gari, I drink it to, if it, you see to the bottom, you will see a lot of stone there. So people don't really know how to taste gari. I'm a professional when it comes to gari because I used to be a manager in a big farm, gari processing farm. So, like I was saying, I don't eat a lot of gari. So today, we would not be doing swallow today. We would be eating our vegetable with yam. So I'm going to list out from the name of the vegetable to what we are going to be, all of the ingredients we would be using today. So the name of this vegetable we are about to cook today is called scent. So this is P, letter P, apostrophe. Apostrophe, yeah. Is it apostrophe? Yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe. So we can recurrent. So this P is silent. This P is silent. So it's called scent recurrent. Scent recurrent. Why is it called scent recurrent? You see, it is called scent recurrent because we are using scent leaf. This is my scent leaf. So, my scent leaf is dry because my mom, my sweet mom, sent it from Nigeria, dried for me. I know what you're saying. It's still potent. It's still nutritious. Okay? It's still very potent and nutritious. It's just a dry scent leaf. You can't get a fresh scent leaf. Otherwise, it's going to go bad. The rest of my vegetable, together with the scent leaf that I would be using today, are very fresh. Regardless, my scent leaf, whether dry or fresh, is still very, very healthy and potent. It will still clean every free radicals and get rid of every damaged cells and repair every tissue, whatever that needs to be done to fix your body for you appropriately. Now let's go right. Why scent? Normally you should say scent P recurrent. No. The P and the recurrent is silence. What did I say? Silent. What did I say? Silent. What did I say? If you mention P, we slap you. If you mention P, we slap you. So, scent recurrent. Don't mention P. Don't mention P. It's not P recurrent. No. Scent recurrent. The P is silent. The P is a name. You need to respect the name of that vegetable. So we are calling it scent recurrent because scent leaf is present. Why do we specially identify scent as why did we separate this scent and not just, cancel that hyphen or that dash or whatever. Why did we respect scent? Scent leaf is a king of vegetable. Honestly. Scent leaf is a king of vegetable. Scent leaf is the kingest of all vegetable. Scent leaf, my God. Scent leaf. So you need to respect it. That's why we paid it a respect. Scent rucorant. So you can have scent okra white soup. You can have whenever you use scent leaf, you need to respect that name. Is a principled command. Is a principal phenomenon. Is a compulsory strategic nomenclatural name which we adopted in JOLLOFmann. In JOLLOFmann, this is how we coin our name, and this is how we respect our vegetable. We respect the names of our vegetable. We don't just coin names. We listen to the vegetable. We listen to the leaves. We listen to their names. So we can have scent okra white soup. You can have scent ogboloko dark soup. Yes, we have scent okra. That's coming very soon. I'm going to teach you soon. You see, scent ogbolo dark soup is a dark soup made of scent leaf and ogbolo. My God. You don't want to miss it. When you see our food, you want to eat. Because we cook with precision, accuracy, calculated brain, calculated vegetarized hula baloo. So let's continue. So that's the name, scent rucorant, because we have scent leaf and the rest of the vegetable I'll be using today. So what are the ingredients? The ingredients we are using today. So ingredients. Ingredients. Yes. Number one, we have our scent leaf, the king of all, the kingest scent leaves, the kingest of all vegetable. I need to check on my chart. I need to monitor my live stream. Okay. Good. We are on point. So, number one, we have scent leaf. Not scent leaf. Number two, we have broccoli. Number three, we have amaranthus, fresh amaranthus. Fresh amaranthus. That's the name. Number four, we have rucola. Yeah, we have rucola. I don't want to miss out any rucola. Yeah, we have rucola, scent leaf, broccoli, and spinach. Last one, spinach. And this gave us this combination of vegetables gave us our mighty vegetable. We call it, the English name for scent rucorant is mighty vegetable. The English name or you can say the common name. You know, this is a scientific name. This name is a scientific name. Scientific name. This name is a scientific name. And this name, you don't have to call it all the time centirucorant. Hey, give me rucorant. You can just say rucorant or mighty vegetable. Mighty vegetable or supreme vegetable. Supreme vegetable. It's called in English mighty vegetable or supreme vegetable. And these are the ingredients, the vegetable, the grains we are going to combine to get our mighty vegetable, to get our Saint Rucorant. Not Saint P. Rucorant, no. Saint Rucorant. Saint Rucorant. And so, to proceed, and before I forget, you must use a stockfish. A stockfish. I'm going to put part of the ingredient, let's say number 6, stockfish. Stockfish. Number 6, stockfish. Then I have crayfish here. But it's not important. It's not important. Crayfish is not necessary. Crayfish, I say what? Crayfish is not necessary. Crayfish is not necessary. Crayfish is not necessary. Crayfish is not necessary. So, I will just write it as supporting striker. Supporting ingredient. This is the main ingredient. Main ingredient. Oh wait, let me write it. Main ingredient. Main ingredient. This is supporting ingredient. We have only one supporting ingredient, which is crayfish. Crayfish. Which is crayfish. So we are going to start very, very soon, immediately. So let's start to cook our vegetable. And first, we want to prep our cooking platform. I'm going to use both of the platforms. I'm going to use the gas. I'm going to interchange to make it faster. I don't want to sleep on my live stream. So let's begin. Let's start to cook. Let us start to cook. Let us start to cook. So I need to heat up my water. I want to wash my pot. You want to shake it over. It's been lying there since, and you want the palm oil to mix together. That's enough. So we can start. So, shall we begin? Okay. Yeah. Okay, I think first we need to prepare our vegetable, or because I need to cut this. Okay, first let me prepare the sauce for my vegetable. You need a pepper sauce, a pepper mix. Okay, maybe I should have added also. Okay, so we need a pepper mix. I mean, that's normal. When you're cooking a vegetable, depending on the kind of vegetable actually, when you are cooking, depending on the kind of vegetable, you see. So, for example, white broccoli soup, you don't actually mix when you are preparing, like when you start the cooking. Oh, how can I want you to understand me. When you cook, for example, white broccoli soup, you do not need a pepper mix with the main soup, but you need a pepper mix separately. Let me explain. When you cook the white broccoli soup, you cook it white. It has to be very white. You need to respect that distinct nature of that soup. Then you make a stew separately in a different pot, which is your pepper mix, which is this one. And pepper mix comprises of tomato, red Scotch bonnet pepper, onions, ginger, garlic, turmeric. All of these are fresh, well blended together with your blender of 1,500 wax or whatever blender you have should be smooth. And then you get this consistency, kind of smoothness. This kind of smoothness, to say. Then this, you can prepare your pepper mix. But now, this kind of vegetable, our scent recurrent vegetable needs to be mixed with the pepper mix from the beginning. And you can have also a separate stew with fish, chicken, which I have. I have a leftover stew, which I'm going to use after a leftover stew, which I'm going to use. I don't want to waste it. I don't waste food in my kitchen. I don't waste food. So I'm going to use this leftover stew with my leftover chicken together to give my soup some extra stew, which I'm going to add. But when you are preparing century currant, the mighty vegetable or the supreme vegetable, you need to mix it from the onset, from the starting, from the base of your cooking, from the foundation. You need a pepper mix original. In that pepper mix, you can put all your crayfish, stockfish, which is why I need to heat some water. Right now, I heated up some water here in my kettle. I'm going to pre-boil my stockfish and my crayfish because you don't want to use them directly. Even though in the old days, our parents used to use, they often use crayfish and stockfish directly, straight out of the market. But now, today, we've heard of a lot of numerous poisonous ways of preservations that this seller of this stockfish and crayfish adopted. They use a lot of dangerous chemicals to preserve some of these stockfish and crayfish, which you need to get rid of when you buy them. So how do you get rid of them? You need to you need to pre-heat them, pre-wash them, pre-cook them, whatever, with salt and hot water. That will get rid of the poison inside that is in the stockfish and crayfish daring. So I'm going to pre-wash my stockfish right away. I don't want to wash it in a glass, it's going to break. So I need a stainless platform. You want to rinse it. Let me return this. So we need to pre-wash our. So when I wash, I'm going to return it back to the glass. So because you need to get your stockfish and crayfish ready, because you don't want to like have your pepper mix already frying and your stockfish and crayfish are not ready. Then you are wasting your gas and your electricity. Sorry, I missed it. Okay, yeah, now. So we wait. Let's wait for our crayfish to heat. I normally eat it up. I eat it like I'm boiling it. Because I don't trust all these crayfish and stockfish sellers. I don't trust them. Dangerous chemical they use to preserve it. I need another pot. Okay. It's hot. You need to be careful. Okay. So we're going to sieve the water out. I need to do the same for my stockfish. I don't trust them. I don't trust the stockfish sellers. Even though they are coming to Europe, and Europe markets are well regulated, strictly monitored, and strictly well regulated and strictly monitored. So even though that is in place in Europe, I still don't trust the source of this fish. So I want to put this out. I want to put it here. I know a lot of people say, oh, it won't not be sweet again. Yeah, you have removed all the ingredients. Is it your sweet? Is it your food? The idea is to eat in JOLLOFmann. Health is priority, not the taste. I mean, we want our food. Our food is tasty. Our food is sweet. Our food is awesome, but the priority is your health. We put your health first. We don't compromise in JOLLOFmann. No, 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 no. Yeah, we don't compromise. So, the stockfish. Stockfish. So, for stockfish, I'm going to leave it in the hot water, in this water for long. I'm going to leave it there. Because stockfish is very hard. So I'm going to leave it in the water for long. Or let me change the water, then put another hot water. I want to change the water. I'm going to change the water. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to leave it here like this. So I need to fill up this kettle. I might need hot water. I might need hot water, more hot water. Okay. I need to prep my scent leaf also. Okay. Okay, so um while you prep your stockfish, crayfish, you also need to prep your scent leaf. The kingest, the king, kinga, the kingest of the vegetable. Amongst the list of fresh vegetable we have here today, scent leaf is the king. I call it the king vegetable. And this is why I call this vegetable recipe mighty or supreme vegetable. And this is because of the combination, the exact combination of these 5 vegetables with this stockfish and, with crayfish. This makes it supreme vegetable or mighty vegetable. Now, in the quest to prep our ingredients, we need to prep our scent leaf as well. To do so, you need a stainless steel, because we need to put it, you need to add hot water, and you don't want to add your hot water in a glass. It's going to break. And this is why I'm going to use a stainless steel. You need to rinse, always rinse your pot. So I need some hot water. So it's going to make noise a little, my kettle. Yeah. So we are prepping our scent leaf. It's a dry scent leaf from Nigeria. It's a dry scent leaf from Nigeria. So I'm going to put it back. We don't need it again. So once you put it here, you need to start to remove some of the things you don't need inside it, like this dry stick. So you check it thoroughly and make sure it's clean from things you don't need inside. You need to check it thoroughly. Thoroughly. Yeah, I think it's clean. Then we're going to add our hot water. And I would want to place it on the fire because it is very, very dry. And we need it to be very soft. We need it to be very soft. This is okay. I need to remove the water so it doesn't go too soft. That's the stockfish. We don't want it too soft. So we don't want our stockfish too soft. That's enough. Then you go with your hot water like this. I'm going to heat it. I'm going to heat it a little. Why am I eating it? Because this scent leaf is too dry and we don't want to be chewing concrete. It's too dry. It's very dry and we need it soft, you know. So to get it soft, we need to pre-heat it or pre-cook it if need be because it's too dry. Yeah. And the water from this scent leaf is healthy. I don't throw them away. I don't throw the water away. The water from the scent leaf is very, very healthy. Scent leaf is scent leaf is the king of vegetable. The king of all vegetables. Scent leaf. Not even bitter leaf. Scent leaf is very healthy. Extremely healthy. So yeah, ah. You see, it's already boiling. So I want it very soft, so I'm going to leave it a little. I want it really soft. Yeah. It's okay. It's not so hot. So we're going to leave it here. Our scent leaf is ready. So what do we need to prep again? We need to prep our amaranthus. So why, initially I wanted to start cooking. Myself, even the chef was flabbergasting around. You see, so we need to prep so that when we start cooking, we hit the nail on the head. We knock the nail with the hammer. Boom, boom. So we knock the nail on the head. So we need to prep. So let's go to the next vegetable. Amaranth, 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 amaranth. Let's prep amaranthus. So let me just return this pepper mix back to the fridge because I don't want it to be too dry. I don't want it to be too, too ordinary. It's in code. I have mango. We eat mango. Let's eat mango. Let's eat mango. While we prep our vegetable before we cook, before we eat. We are going to eat. Let's eat some mango. 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 But we don't let us lose focus. The focus is to prep our amaranthus. Let's prep our. I don't need two. I cannot finish it too. I just need one. Which one should I cook first? Because I think this one is this one. This one is still strong and firm. This one is still good. So I'm going to prep this one. So guys, I'm going to return this one because it will be too much for me to eat. It's too much. Fresh. Fresh amaranthus from Ariana. Ariana Maft. Live dish. Go to Ariana. Yes, fresh. Fresh amaranthus vegetable. So this one is going back. Guys, I cannot finish it. That would be too much for me to eat. Even this broccoli, I'm using only one. I don't know why I bring out the two. Excuse me. So, this is how we prep this vegetable. This is how we prep it. Can you see me from there? Because I want you to see me how I prep it. Okay, let me put these ones here. Oh, flies. Flies. Ah, flies. We are in Germany. We are in summer. Summer in Germany is always full of flies. So this is how you prep a leafy vegetable. You want to cut it from the branch, like this, like this, like this, like this, like this, like this. Most of you don't even know how to cook. I mean, women. Some of you women, when you cook like this, I just have to keep quiet. I don't argue. If you want to be a successful chef in life, a successful cook, as a man, don't argue with women when they cook. Don't argue. I don't. When a woman cooks, I just say, "Ha! Your food is sweet, oh yeah." When it's not sweet, your food is very sweet. Eh? You can cook shege. It's a lie. I'm just lying. But if you tell her, you cannot cook, she will not like. Don't argue with women, no. They can make you and destroy you in your cooking career. Say, man, my sweet women. So you want to cut it like this. Yes. This is the hardest part of cooking amaranthus, because you need to cut it from the branch. I mean, the branch. You need to cut like this away from the stick. You cannot cook it like that now, you know. So flies. Flies. Oh, I don't like that sound. That sound is annoying. Jesus. Why today? Today, when I'm doing live broadcast, this ant, yeah, these flies, you are wicked, though. So I want to cut it directly into because I'm going to pre-boil it. I mean, pre-heat it. I don't just cook my vegetable like that. I normally prep it with hot water and salt, which is very healthy, to get rid of every rubbish from it. So I also want to rinse it like this, because it will be difficult to rinse when you cut it. You want to rinse it like this. So it's advisable to rinse it in this form, because when you cut it, it's difficult to rinse you. So you want to cut carefully. You want to cut it carefully. I'm very sure you can hear that fly. That fly is, it's annoying. That's how they disturb us in summer. So let's continue. Eh, 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 okay. Ah, ah, ah. Mm. When you eat when you eat this, you can never be depressed. A lot of you, what you eat is your depression. I didn't know that depression was a big business in Europe at large. Until I didn't know when I was in Africa. Who I don't know no therapy was never. I never heard of that. We are busy on the road, on the street, hustling. You know, I never thought about. I never even think there was anything like depression therapy when I got to Germany. The first day I heard the word depression was my roommate, Mr. Anthony Olubumi. Yeah. That's the name of my roommate, Anthony. He said, it's Germany. He mentioned depression. I said, that was the first time I heard the word depression. Then going down, I'm here. I've been in Germany 6 years now. Everywhere is the word depression. So depression therapy is a big business here in Germany, here in Europe. So if you want to stay above, if you want to live above sickness, you want to live above principalities and power. I'm not preaching today. If you want to live above death to your health, death to your immune system, if you want to live above death to your mental health, you need to eat right. You need to eat healthy. You need to eat green. Everything green. You need to eat right. You need to eat lots of African vegetables. You need to eat African. You need to eat JOLLOFmann. See, if you eat my food and you get cancer, take me to court. Take me to court. If you eat my food and you get cancer, take me to court. If you can never get cancer. For where? Never! I'm not acting. I know everything about me is acting. I know. That's why you love me. I know. Thank you for loving me, for following me. So let's wash it. Let's rinse it. Let's rinse it. So we are still prepping our vegetables. We have not even started cooking. We are still prepping. So when you cut this one, you want to hold it back because it's too large. Yes. Hold it like this. Then you start to cut. You need a sharp knife. Otherwise, the vegetable will loosen your hand. Like weaken your hand. But the sharp knife will help you speed it up. You can't eat vegetable. You can't eat a lot of grain. Then you say you have depression. A lot of people here, they eat pizza, duru, what's this thing? Sausage. Sausage has there's this thing. It has one chemical they used in preserving it. And what's it called? I've forgotten that chemical name. Is it nitrate? Yeah, sausage. I don't know whether it's nitrate. This hot dog that people eat up and down. I never eat it in my life. How will I eat something that will make me sick? You see a lot of them, they carry headphone up and down on their ear. Depressed. God forbid. I eat healthy. I listen to my health. You know. So, I want to put it here so that we can identify the ones we've done and the ones we've not done. Right now, I'm currently on water fast. I've not eaten anything today. So even if I'm going to eat something, my appetizer, my own fast food is fruit. I have mango here. I have cucumber. My fast food is fruit. I don't eat cornflakes, golden more, all those rubbish that you eat. No. They make you sick. If you want to be as healthy, extremely healthy, and extremely happy like me, you have to eat me. You have to, I say eat me. You have to eat JOLLOFmann. You have to eat JOLLOFmann. If you want to be as healthy as me, you want to be as sound-minded as me, you want to have a clear mind like me, you want to be as happy as me, then you have to eat JOLLOFmann. You have to eat my secret recipe to stay healthy. You have to eat it. Otherwise, okay, ich weiß. Du nicht magen mir. Warum, meine Farbe? Okay, du nicht magen mir. Du nicht mag mich. Du nicht mag mich. Du nicht mag mir. Du nicht mag mir. You don't like me because of my color, but at least like me because of your health. Kannst du bitte mag mir? Warum deine Gesund? Kannst du bitte mag mir? Warum? Weil wegen deine Gesund. Deine Gesund is very richtig. So, du musst mag mir. Du musst mag mich. Warum? Deine Gesund. Weil deine Gesund. Wegen deine Gesund. Because of your health. Du musst mag mir. Du nicht mag mich. Okay, ich weiß. Du nicht mag mich. Okay, ich verstehe. Ich mag. Ich verstehe. Ich weiß. You don't like me. I know. I understand. But, aber, you must. Mag mich, mag me. Like me. Du musst mag mich. You must like me. Because of your head. Wegen deine Head. Wegen deine Gesund. Wegen deine Gesund. Or you can say weil. V-E-A. Is it weil? Wegen. I know that one is here. Wegen. Vegan. Vegan. And that varum, who don't know varum. Oh my God. So, we need to wash it, rinse it. We need to rinse it. We need to rinse it. Du musst waschen. Deine Gemüse. Du musst waschen. So das ist fertig. Gemüse fertig. Gemüse hein. Fertig. Gemüse. Du musst marken hier. Marken hier. Mulu. Bleiben. Yeah. So, our amaranthus is ready. Wir Amaranthus Gemüse is schon da. So, wir jetzt Feuer machen. We make fire now. So, waschen. Immer deine Gemüse. Alles Gemüse immer waschen. You must always wash your vegetable. Always wash your vegetable with warm water. Du musst immer waschen deine Gemüse immer. Alles. Mit heißes Wasser und Salz. With hot water and salt. Salt. Good. Then bleiben. Warte. Warte. Machen neue Heißwasser. So jetzt, wenn du warte für deine Feuer machen, du musst essen. Ja. Wir müssen waschen Mango. Heißwasser immer. Waschen. Salt. Meine Mango waschen. Du musst essen, nee, nicht so. Du musst waschen. You must first wash, always. Du musst eine waschen, immer. So, du musst warte gucken. Dann unser eine Gemüse, first vegetable, we must wait until it boils. So, unser eine Gemüse fertig. Du musst warte. Warte. It's okay. It's already boiled a little bit. You can see that's the steam. It's already boiling enough. It's boiled enough. I'm going to sieve it into my glass in a moment. I'm coming. Let's continue. So I need to sieve this here. This will be slow. Yeah, our amaranthus is ready. So, ready to be used. So the next of the vegetable we want to prep is our rucola. We're gonna prep our rucola too. And first you want to rinse it this way. You want to rinse it on your basin platform. It should be neat, of course. Your platform should be very neat. As you all know, I'm a very, very neat chef. I don't like a dirty platform. So you need to clean up this platform because you want to rinse your broccoli inside, because we are very conscious of the health of anybody who eats our food. So I blocked it. So I want to go by opening it. The last one. Yeah. Okay, I have 5. I can't use 5. I can only use 4. Even 4 is too much, right? Will 4 not be too much? Four is okay. I'm returning this one back to my cool shank. You want to rinse it. Then you pick them one by one like this. Like this. With these 2, 3 and this 3. Like this. Like so. Squeeze it. Then we want to cut straight into our hot water platform. Yes, I know what you're thinking. I pre-wash my broccoli. I say broccoli. My rucola as well. I'm a strict health chef. So you pick it with 3 hands this way, then paste it together, then squeeze. And cut. The last one, the last cutting. So you want to put on the fire, you must smoking deine fire. You need more salt inside to pre-wash it. This is just the pre-washing. We are still washing our vegetable. Need to drain the water. A lot of sand, dirty. These are the last ones. I think I'm going to use just one broccoli. Two will be too much. So while we wait, we need it to boil a little bit. Just a little. We don't, because rucola is very tender and you don't want to strip it of the entire nutrients, its entire nutrients. You need to be mindful of your environment. You need to keep your environment clean. We would use just one broccoli. So while this one is boiling, just a little bit, we're going to take it out now. I need to also pre-rinse this one here on my water, ordinary water platform, just to rinse it before cutting it into the pot of hot water and salt, where I'm going to pre-steam it, pre-cook it, or pre-boil it to keep it safe for our health. Because a lot of these vegetables, the process of harvesting and planting and preservation are very risky to your health. So we want to take it out. It's enough. You can see it's already halfway boiling, and we don't want it boiled. We just need it to steam. We don't want it boiled. Just want it steamed. So we are taking out it. We are taking it out. Taking it out. I don't want to put on my heat extractor because it's going to make noise. So I need to open my balcony. So that the heat can get out. This is also ready. So you want to pick your spinach one after the other. Squeeze it and then proceed to cutting. Cutting into our hot water with salt. We already added salt already. So spinach is still left. We still have more spinach here. Yeah, the last round. Uh-huh. So we want to put on our fire. Yeah. Want it to steam. Add more water. This is our amaranthus. I need to sieve out the water from the scent leaf so that you see how brown it is. You don't throw away this water, you drink it. It's very healthy. Very, very healthy. I'm going to put it in the freezer. So we are preheating, we are steaming our spinach. This is very important, most especially for spinach. So spinach we need to boil before I can take it out. I normally allow my spinach to boil before I take it out. And don't be deceived. The nutrients, the minerals, everything, they are still potent and intact. So don't be deceived. If anyone told you or is telling you that when you boil it, you get rid of the, yeah, but when you like boil it too much, this is not too much boiling. You are just steaming it. So I'm going to take my spinach out, then proceed to my broccoli, the last one. The broccoli is just deep, not so much boiling because broccoli is very tender. It's very, very tender. We're not going to let broccoli to boil too long. And as it is, I can add my spinach together with my rucola here in the same bowl because they are both tender, the same texture. I can't add it with my amaranth because amaranth is more thicker. When I'm making this soup, you are going to see the hierarchy and the hierarchy at which I put each of the vegetables into the pepper mix. The method, I mean, because my scent leaf is dry, which makes it more very, very tough, hard, which is why I left it in the water for long. We go in first into the pepper mix to allow it soften more further. Then I go in with my amaranth. I'm going to explain the process when I'm doing it. Don't worry. Don't rush. Don't rush. Calm down. Baby, calm down. Don't rush. So the next is the last one, our broccoli. So broccoli is not staying for too long. Broccoli will not be staying for too long in the water. So we are going to just, for broccoli, we just dip it in, then out. And that's all. Broccoli, you want to just dip it in. We're not going to switch on the light because the water is hot enough for the broccoli. And that's all. And that's all. The water is very hot. Just dipping. Just dipping is okay. For broccoli, dipping is okay. Just dipping it in and out, and that's all. We don't waste food here. So we want to throw it. See, look at the color. We want to throw it away. We don't need this water. This is not good for your health. The water is very bad, very color. You want to call that nutrient? Those are not nutrients. That's not a nutrient. That is not a nutrition. That is a poison. Well, not poison, like maybe preservatives poison. So we want to start cooking now. We are ready for the game. So let me bring my crayfish and stockfish closer. We need them now. So I want to dry up my pan. Stainless steel pot. Then we want to go in with your palm oil. Palm oil. Yeah, it's dry. It's dry. Now you want to pound your palm oil. Yeah, that's enough. Depending on the quantity of palm oil you use depends on the quantity of vegetable you are cooking and the quantity you love in your soup. So it depends on preference. The quantity of palm oil you use is preference. It's characterized by preference. How much of palm oil you love to eat and the quantity of what you are using. So we want to add our pepper mix now before we blow off the house. Before we blow off the house. Jesus Christ. My alarm will sound now. Aye. I knew it. I knew it. Yeah. And that's hot. I knew it. I knew it's going on. So I knew it's going on. And that's all. We have added our pepper mix. Like I said, pepper mix is made up of fresh tomato, your fresh red scotch bonnet pepper, and your fresh ginger, your fresh garlic, and I need to wash my hand. Your fresh turmeric, fresh, not powder, fresh, that you are going to cut. You will cut it, dice it together into the blender, then you blend it. That is what I use often for my pepper mix, and that's why my food is always unique when you taste it, because I had those fresh combination of tomato, red scotch bonnet pepper, turmeric, ginger, garlic, I hope, my gas. Maybe I'm going to need to change, but I don't know. Let's check. Let's see. So, while this is boiling, you want to add your crayfish right now. At this point, you can add your crayfish. It's good. You want to add your crayfish, and that's all. And also add your stockfish. Then cover. We allow it to boil. We bring it to the boil. Before we start adding our vegetable. And I'm going to tell you at which of the vegetable you should start with, because each of the vegetable have its own unique texture and entering point into our boiling pepper mix. They have their own unique texture, and you want to respect that. You go in with the king of vegetable, the scent leaf. So don't forget, we are cooking scent rucorant vegetable soup, which English name is either called mighty vegetable or supreme vegetable. As you can see here, mighty vegetable or supreme vegetable. And I told you, our main ingredients are scent leaf, the king vegetable, the king of all vegetables, broccoli, fresh amaranthus, rucola, spinach, added it together with my rucola, stockfish, I've added it into my pepper mix. And then we have a supporting striker, a supporting ingredient, which is optional. I said this is optional. Crayfish is optional. Crayfish is optional. It's very optional. You don't have to add it. So let's continue. Why am I tasting it? To know the level of salt. Usually, when you add crayfish and stockfish, don't forget these two additional ingredients: stockfish, which is compulsory for this soup, crayfish, which is optional for this soup. When you add these two ingredients respectively, they are natural sweetener. When you look back in history, our forefathers, our great grandparents and parents and immediate parents usually don't use our modern day table salt that we use today to season our food. They use stockfish, they use crayfish, they use Bacchia bigeloposa, which I don't have today. It usually comes from Africa, and I don't have it right now. And they don't sell here. So this Bacchia bigeloposa, also called Iru in Yoruba of Nigeria language. You see, we use these three ingredients or additives. Like healthy is not like additives, like ingredients, food, natural ingredients. Because when I say additives, it means something that is not wanted. You see, so they are not additives. They are natural, compulsory food ingredients, which our parents used before these table salts came into light. Now, but because I don't have Bacchia bigeloposa, I've added crayfish and stockfish, and I think it still needs some sort of taste. So I'm going to go in with some little pinch of salt. I don't like salt. I'm not a salt person, and that should be okay for this soup. I'm not a salt person. Yeah. Good. Now, at this point, you want to go in with your king vegetable, which I call scent leaf, which I call the king vegetable, the king of all vegetables. You want to go in first and sprinkle it into the pepper mix. So we want to let the scent leaf to cook well and get softened before we add amaranthus. So we leave it for a while, let it boil. So we wait. So while we wait, let's eat some mangoes. So guys, at this point, you want to add your amaranthus. You want to add your amaranth. You want to add your amaranthus. You want to add your amaranth. You sprinkle it carefully into your pepper mix. Yeah. Then we mix it together. Oh, we can put it here. So we need to cover it and let it boil again for about 3 minutes or 2 minutes. So that's enough boiling. That's enough boiling. At this point, we want to go in with our broccoli. 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 I love broccoli. I love my broccoli. I love my broccoli. Ha! What is a soup without broccoli? Ha! This is the only thing I benefited from Germany. Broccoli. Ah! It's very healthy. Broccoli will keep you very young. Ha! And if you eat it too much, you will never get cancer. Go and check it. One of the main properties of broccoli is anti-cancer. You will never get cancer. You see young people now dying of cancer. Young people in their prime, in their youth, in their teenage, they have cancer. Because they eat rubbish. Rubbish. And when you tell them, they think you hate them. You think you don't like them. Eat healthy, they won't hear word. They won't listen. Eat healthy, they won't listen. Research has shown that what you eat can get you depressed. People ask me a lot, how am I doing this? How am I doing that? Because I eat healthy. Because I eat healthy. Why won't I eat healthy? Because your life is in your hand. You need to eat healthy because your life is in your hand. Yeah, broccoli is in. Our broccoli is in. We want to stir it a little. We want to cover it a little, allow it to boil a little before adding our last part of the vegetable, the rucola and the spinach. So I need to tidy up my kitchen. So we want to add the last part of the vegetable. Ah, it's hot. Now you want to mix it. Ha! This is too much. Ha! This is a lot. So we want to leave it for it to cook well. The final phase of the cooking. I think we need to change our gas. We need to change our gas. But I think it's still boiling, so we can just leave it until it's out finally. Okay. The next phase, we need to boil our yam. Or should I? I feel like eating swallow. Let's eat swallow. I feel like eating swallow. I don't want to eat yam. I want to eat swallow. I want to eat swallow. Correct swallow, heavy one. Concrete. I'm not teaching you how to make swallow today. Go and check my previous video. But I'll teach you how to make yam. I'll teach you how to cook this yam much later. Later, don't worry. Later, I will teach you. I don't feel like eating yam today. I want to eat swallow. I need something that will keep my stomach tough. Our soup is ready. You see, you can see it's boiling really hard. So our soup is very ready. Like very, very ready to be served. So we are just going to place it by the side to make our swallow. So I'm going to place it here. So that's all for the soup. So we need to boil our water to make the swallow. Initially, I wanted to cook yam. But I changed my mind. My stomach is really, really empty. And I need some supernatural strength. And the holy swallow that you call fufu can give me that strength. Only swallow can give me that strength. So let's wait as our water comes to a boil. As our boil comes to a water. When you started, I told you I had a leftover stew. And made of fish. And I also have here a leftover chicken wings. Chicken. I'm going to use it now because I don't waste food. So we are waiting for our water to boil. Oops. While we wait for our water, you need to be careful. It's very, very hot. Normally, as in before I wanted to eat yam, but this soup, at first attempt, will not go with yam. To go with a very powerful, hard, strong swallow. Ha! We need it to boil a little more. Add some hot water to make it faster. You want to cover it. So while this is boiling, comes to a boil, we would prep our stew. I told you I have this whole fish stew, just one fish. It has only one full fish therein, and I don't want to waste it. I would use it with my soup, my mighty soup, our supreme soup, our recurrent vegetable soup. You can call it recurrent, or you had a scent recurrent. When you use scent leaf, anytime you use scent leaf for any vegetable, in JOLLOFmann, we say you respect that scent leaf. Scent leaf is a king of vegetable. Scent leaf is a supernatural vegetable. Beats all of the vegetable 1 billion times, hands down. Full of nutrient, packed of mineral and every essential thing, every essential necessary nutrient required of your body to function and to live long age in health and vitality. Now we're going to prep our pepper mix. Now I'm going to fire up the second gas cooker. In the quest of prepping our pepper mix, our stew, our whole stew. It's an old stew I used before. I don't want to throw it away, so I must use it. So I'm going to add this old, fresh, cooked chicken inside. So one thing about gas is I'm not going to use gas. It's instead of cooking it, it's burning. The gas is too powerful. I'm going to use this platform to boil it. So allow me use this place. So instead of boiling, it's burning. And that's not good. Instead of boiling, it's burning. So but I'm going to add some more sauce, some more pepper mix. Yeah, we put this back. So while this is about to while we're about to finish with this swallow, I'm boiling this cold stew here. So this is, it's okay. You have to be careful. It's very hot. So we want to throw away the excess water. Then you want to stir on the fire. Yeah, this is boiling and this is almost done. Done. So I want to make space for this. So you want to pound it very well until smoothened. Yeah. I beg your pardon. This is done also. Our whole stew is done. We've just warmed it up. We need to create space for the eating process. We need to tidy up our toner, because if not, it's going to get sticky and you will not be able to take it out. So you need to wash it immediately when you are done. Otherwise, it's going to get hard and sticky to the wood and it will be difficult to remove it. That's to remove the food from the wooden toner. So I love to tidy up my kitchen when I'm done. Like even before I eat, I don't like a dirty kitchen. My kitchen is the most cleanest part in my life. Any other parts can be dirty, but my kitchen, I don't joke with my kitchen. No, I don't joke with it. I can be in my kitchen for 24 hours. It's like my second home. I don't joke with my kitchen. I mean it. My kitchen can be clean, and any other part of my house, my life can be dirty. I'm not dirty. I'm just saying, but my kitchen can never be dirty. I need to serve the vegetable. It's really hot, and I don't like hot food. I'm not a fan of hot food. It can be warm, but not too hot. And this is too hot. This is too hot for me. Ich mag nicht keine heiß essen. Heiß essen. Kann's be warm. Kann's be warm. Kann's warm, aber heiß nicht. Fish, chicken, more chicken, more fish, more sauce. Stew. Oh. Okay. Hey! Ah! 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 Nicht weg. Werkmaken. Hey. Hmm. Ah. Meine Hände muss weg. Weg, ich. Ah. Ich mag tot. Weil mein Essen weg. Ich tot. Ah. I will die. No, I will not die in Jesus' name. I will not die in Jesus' name. Warte, ich bringe Chair. Sitzen. I must sit down. I must sit down to eat like a king. Ah, I must sit down to eat like a king. Kannst du gesehen mich? Okay. Guck mal. Das ist alles. This is everything. Lord, we pray this food we are about to eat, Lord, as my viewers, my audience, as they look, Father, give them what to eat. Father, as I eat this food, let it go to the stomach of not only me, it will come to my stomach and come to the stomach of everybody looking. You are looking my food, you will eat from my food in Jesus' name. Shout amen. In the mighty name of Jesus. As I'm about to eat, Lord Jesus, provide for the lack, for the needy, for those who don't have. Father Jesus, we pray as we eat, as I eat, as JOLLOFmann eat, let every of my viewers, let them eat also. Let them have the effect in their mouth, in their stomach, in their esophagus, in their intestine. In Jesus' name I pray. Ah! Ooh. Hi-ya-ya. Mm. 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 Ah, food is so sweet. You never fall sick if you eat this. Du nicht keine krank. Wenn du essen das. Hm. Hm. Ah. Ah. Hm. I'm full. Hmm. Hmm. Ah. Ah. Ich habe voll. Voll. Ah. Keine Essen, nicht mehr. Keine Platz in meiner Bowl. Keine Platz. Keine Space. No space in my stomach again. Keine Platz in meiner Bowl. Nicht mehr. Ah. Oh. Ah. Entschuldigung. Ich bin voll. Ah. Ciao. Eat Africa. Eat JOLLOFmann. Essen Afrika nicht. Essen mir JOLLOFmann. Nicht essen mir. It's meine Essen. Nicht mir. Nicht meine Body. Ich bin voll. Ciao. Ich kann nicht essen mir. Ich mag essen, aber kleine Essen. Kleine Boom. Ich hab kleine Boom. Ah. Fertig. Ich kann nicht mehr.